All right, as promised, I am ready. Let's get you a computer and let's get you an incredible deal. A deal that's so good, it's called a today's special value. And that means this. We introduced it at midnight with Rachel and Alex. I'm going to share it with you today. At the end of the day, the price is going to go up. All of the offers will be off the board as far as pricing. All of the options for you will be off the board as well. This is an HP at QVC. We've sold over 3.1 million HPs. And we're going to talk about what Circana, the retail tracking group, actually has said about HP and the level that they have achieved. Well deserved. This is a 15-inch laptop, Intel 8 gig RAM, 512 gigabyte storage on it, solid state drive, comes with an HP SmartFriend. HP SmartFriend is an entire year of expert tech advice that normally would sell for $169.99 all by itself. The computer alone, the laptop alone, would be $599.99 anywhere else. But we're not only giving you the computer, we're giving you a wonderful mouse, a wireless mouse, and then we're going to give you a voucher that includes all kinds of great things, bigger brain, all kinds of video editing, and different ideas for you. That is all wrapped into this today's special value. Let's talk colors, and then we're going to talk about ways that you can finance this, because we are, what's today, July 7th, July 8th, July 7th. Okay, July 7th. I am born in the month of July, so I remember from being a kid that right around my birthday, back to school sales start. If you are a parent, I think the anxiety that comes along with, okay, I got to get this certain kind of computer for my kid, because you know, my mom would always say to me, you want to spend money, invest in your kid. That's the most important thing you can do, Pat, is invest in your child. Spend that money. And what we're doing for you today is getting you an upgrade, maybe in a computer. Maybe you bought one during the pandemic and you just had to buy whatever and you never really liked the darn thing. So let us get you a computer that you love. This is the lowest price we've ever had in a 15-inch laptop with this much power and with this much storage. This is the lowest price. I'm going to talk about 5 easy pays in 12, but let's do the fun thing, and that is the color. Look at this color. This is Sun-Kissed Plum, and nobody else, nowhere else, not even on HP's website, will they have this to offer you. This has been very, very popular. Here's your wireless mouse that just happens to be beautifully coordinated. Now, I will ask a favor. All of them will ship out immediately, but if you want the Sun-Kissed Plum with the MS365, which we all highly recommend around here, that will ship the week of July 16th, so not too far off. All right, so here's the other colors for you. Here's a beautiful blue color. Now, these will all have this interior to it, just so that you know what to expect, all right? Then we have white, and I cannot tell you the last time I sold a white laptop, so it's nice to see that. And then here is going to be our wonderful lavender color. This is the important part. The important part is, how am I going to finance this computer so that I can get it home? So that you have 30 days to try it, to use it, to compare prices. If you find a better price, you can ship it back to us. But the 5 easy pays on this is going to give you the opportunity, if you just want the laptop, $100. If you want the laptop with the MS365 1-year subscription included, then your 5 easy pays is $110. That's only $10 more. So please think about this, and we'll explain why it's going to be important. You know, Alex will do that for you, so you don't have to worry. But if you have a QVC credit card, this is one of the reasons that you get a QVC credit card, because not only will you have the 5 easy pay option, but you'll also have a 12 easy pay option. So if you just want the laptop, 12 easy pays could look like $41.67. Better, right? If you want the laptop with MS365, 12 easy pays at $45.83, which is even better, because you're looking at a retail on the MS365 one over $1,500 in both of them, and free shipping and handling. All right. If you have questions, or if you are one of those 3.1 million folks like me, we all use the HP here at QVC in our work computers as well. Call us. Don't be shy. Please call us, because if you have that question or you want to brag on your HP, we'd love to hear from you. 1-800-395-1601. You can also go to Ask Alex, and Alex will tell us actually how to do that. In fact, let me go ahead and introduce Alex so you know exactly who we're talking about. Alex Abrahantes has brought us HP since 2016.
Yes,
a lot has happened
indeed.
since 2016.
A lot has happened.
But the nice thing about this is the latest and greatest from HP. And HP is so well and deservingly so well recognized in this world.
Absolutely, Pat. And the reason why is we've been around for over 80 years. We're #1 in so many different categories in terms of building products that you know and trust, that are reliable and dependable. And we've had this amazing relationship with QVC for decades, giving you things that you can't find anywhere else, like building an exclusive color like this beautiful sun-kissed plum. Right? You've got amazing technology built into this, and we've listened to your feedback. We always do that, and we give you what we hear that you need. So I'm really excited to be able to share with you all the amazing things that this computer can do this entire hour. So let's go over a high-level overview and tell you what makes this computer so exciting. So it is a high-definition 15-inch display with the latest Intel N200 processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM for multitasking, 512 solid-state drive. We've got a backlit keyboard, a fingerprint reader. You get a year of tech support with HP SmartFriend. A wireless mouse is included that color matches the computer, and you have the option of getting Microsoft 365, which I will always highly recommend. So there's a lot of great features and benefits to this computer. And as I mentioned, I can't wait to talk all about it. And I did receive a bunch of questions on my Facebook page.
Okay, good.
And if you want to ask questions throughout the course of this presentation, there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can head over to QVC's Facebook page, and then you can also feel free to message me on my Facebook page. I have a question on there, and then throughout the course of the day, I will answer your questions, hopefully here on air.
And I got a whole list of questions
Great.
here for you, my friend. You don't have to worry. But remind you again, 5 easy pays or 12 easy pays. But I did realize I forgot one thing, if you don't mind.
What's that?
If you don't already have a Q card and you apply for one and you use it to buy the computer, it's another $50 off.
That's great.
So now the computer with the MS365 is around $500. The one without the MS365, when we're talking about new Q card users out there, $450. And if you use that code, if you already have a Q card, maybe this is where you use that code called YouChoose24 for those of you who already have one, and you can take $10 off of something, anything you want. All right, with all that said, so this wasn't something that we, QVC, said, oh, it's July 4th, you know, we should do a really big computer sale. We'll just blow the dust off. What do you got left over, HP? It doesn't work that way here.
It doesn't work that way.
Game.
No, not at all. We wanted to give you the latest and greatest, and obviously with the brand new color, back to school is here, believe it or not. And you brought up such a great point. Why wait till August when there's going to be so many shoppers out there? It's going to be crazy, and it's always great to be able to get technology and have enough time to set it up and play with it. Absolutely. So let's talk about what the specs are inside of this computer.
Okay.
So I talked about the latest Intel N200 processor. I like to say that's the perfect balance of power and power consumption. You also have this massive solid state drive, which look at how much you can fit inside of a solid state drive. 400,000 photos, 189,000 songs, are 250 full HD quality movies. So that means that you can store your entire family's photos and music and documents on here and still have plenty of years left to grow. And you also have 8 gigabytes of RAM, which look at how many programs I have running at the same time. Ask yourself at home if you currently have a computer. Can you run all of these programs at the same time without any stutter, without any freezing, without having to restart? Because that's what a brand new computer does. It gives you that freedom that speed that you deserve, that flexibility of knowing that we live in a world where we want the instant gratification, and you can now have that thanks to this technology.
Oh, please continue, my friend.
Sure thing. So I want to take you on a physical tour, if that's okay.
Okay.
Because there's so much in terms of the outside as well. And one of the things that I always like to talk about with this computer is this beautiful display. So this is 15 inches, and it really is the perfect size for travel. Weighs just 3.5 pounds.
Isn't it one of the most popular sizes as
It
well?
is indeed, exactly right. And it fits in pretty much any bag, but it's also large enough that you can still see the screen. You can use it as
larger
an
than my
entertainment
phone.
console. Exactly, way larger than your phone. So you can really be productive. And at the end of the day, if you're watching a movie or you're streaming, don't you want to see it on a beautiful display? And that's what you get here. So the first thing you're going to notice is this narrow bezel. I like to say it's like looking into a window. You just get immersed into the screen the second that you see it. And you see how rich the colors are, how vibrant it is, how smooth the video is. And a little point that we need to point out, or something that we need to point out, Pat, is the fact that if you have a computer that's, several years old, you might not be able to process 4K video. And all of our favorite shows now that they're coming out on all the streaming platforms, guess what? They're 4K. So you want to make sure that your computer can handle that. This one, of course, can. So that's the first thing I want to point out. The second thing I want to point out is this fantastic web camera. So I'm going to start typing in here the search bar, and it's so smart, it automatically knows what I'm looking for. So right here, you see the little light on that basically lets you know that your web camera's on for all your Skype and your Zoom calls and your Teams meetings. You have a built-in microphone there as well, so you don't have to plug anything additional. But privacy is something that's so important to all of us, and we know that a lot of you like to maybe put like a little sticky tape right here so that it covers up the camera just for that extra layer of security. Well, guess what? We made it easier for you. We've got a little switch right there that completely turns off the camera, and you can just very easily turn it back on. And we've even taken it a step further. On the keyboard right here, we have a little button, which is a microphone switch, which allows us, you see the microphone there? I'm going to touch it, and you're going to see it completely turns off the microphone.
How nice is that?
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Sometimes you might remember, okay, put something here or turn this off, but they can still hear you. Now you can completely rest assured of no, there's no microphone access, there's no camera access.
And Alex, especially if we're giving this to our kids.
Right.
You want to feel comfortable with it. I know you've got much more to tell us about, but we're talking about not even a 4-pound laptop.
Oh, I know. It's so amazing. You really take this with you on the go, up to 11 hours and 45 minutes of battery life. This is the ultimate portable computer to take with you. Maybe this is a computer that you get for yourself. Maybe you have the family hub, right? And you just want to treat yourself. Or obviously the computer that you give to the kids, but every now and then you need something, so why not pick this one up?
Yeah, you will absolutely love this. Continue around because there's all kinds of ports on this. It also has that backlit keyboard that HP doesn't do for everyone, but they know that you guys at home love that. You've been very vocal about it.
Yeah, so you can actually see the light under the keys here when you start using it, and this is great because in dark environments, let me tell you, it is a lifesaver, and it really helps show you the keys because in a dark environment, it could be challenging to see the keys, but not when you have a backlit keyboard. And we're going to give you an overhead shot here. Look at that. So you can just see it there. I'm actually going to tilt the computer and you can actually see the light underneath the keys. So you're going to be very grateful to have that when you're using this computer, whether it's on a plane, on a train, maybe at night if you're in bed, maybe doing some shopping and you don't want to disturb someone. Oh, yeah. That's wonderful.
That TSV at midnight, you got to get in there and get it.
Exactly. You have a fingerprint reader right here for quickly and securely logging you into your PC, so you can set that up. By the way, setting up this computer is a breeze. The computer will walk you through everything, and you just can register your fingerprint right there, and it will log you in very quickly. And I love that because if someone guesses your password, guess what? They're going to be able to get inside of your computer. However, only you have your fingerprint. So that is an extra layer of security. And you can set up multiple fingerprints for different family members as well.
So, I mean, If there's multiple people in the family using the same computer, no worries. Everybody's going to set up their fingerprint.
Exactly.
It also is not something that's going to, and this is not a good way to put it, but age out. Like, it's not going to be obsolete. I think
Right.
that's one of the, this is a big investment. We realize
Yeah.
this is a big investment. You want to make the right choice.
Yep.
So these ports are really going to help you feel comfortable.
Exactly, and actually I got a couple of questions which I'll mention here on my Facebook page
Okay.
as we go through the ports. Right here you've got